Good morning, Hilltop. You probably just saw a repeated musical pattern that happened over and over again called an ostinato. And this musical pattern was based on the art that I drew that said, "Let's make music." That was in the style of Vasily Kandinsky, and today you're going to make one of those too. But before we do, can you sing our hello song together? Hello there, how are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy. Now that last one was a little squeaky and silly. Can we sing the last one? And then we've got to move on today. That's where all here together again. Very good job singing and whispering along. Let's warm up our voices with one more song today. Very quick one, you should remember it. And remember the motions go with my guitar. Here we go. Come along, everybody, stop your talking, all join hands and let's go walking. Come along, everybody, clap your hands. Come along, everybody, stop your talking, all join hands and let's go walking. Come along, everybody, tap your toe, clap your hands. Come along, everybody, stop your talking, all join hands and let's go walking. Come along, everybody, shake your head, tap your toe, clap your hands. Come along, everybody, stop your talking, all join hands and let's go walking. Come along, everybody, stomp your feet, shake your head, tap your toe, clap your hands. Go ahead, sing it with me. Come along, everybody, stop your talking, all join hands and let's go walking. Come along, everybody, mi, re, do, mi, re, do. Stomp your feet, shake your head, tap your toe, clap your hands, take a bow. Now, if you think back to a long time ago, there was a class where we listened to music and we moved around, we mirrored each other. Think about how that music sounded. Could you come up with a word to describe that music? Now, did we move the same way as the music sounded? So maybe that adjective of maybe calm or smooth or gradual, maybe all those adjectives applied to how our movements were as well. Can you think of a different way you could move to a couple of different words? Let's start with this one and I'll move with you. Our first word is going to be scurry. How would you scurry? Show me. How about if you were going to track something or someone? What if you wanted to move and feel powerful as you did it? How would you move to feel powerful? Show me. but maybe instead we'll feel scared. Can you take up all the space this time? Make sure you're taking up all the space in your room and move around feeling scared. Now, you did a good job moving all through your space, all through the space on the floor, in your room, or wherever you are. But how about our last word? Can maybe you make a pose and stay in one place? Stay in one place, and can you be round? It's like this. Or maybe like this. Now, a lot of those movements that we just made, maybe before you moved, you thought of a rat scurrying around, or a mouse scurrying through the woods, or maybe you thought of a bodybuilder or a superhero being powerful, so you moved like that, or even a shape, round, so you made yourself look like a shape. What if I asked you, in your mind, could you picture the color red? Picture red. And how would you either move through space or stay in one place and show red? Think about it. Imagine that color, and what does it bring to mind? In place, not moving my feet. In my mind, I was thinking of a red lightsaber from Star Wars, and it would cut through the air and zig and zag, go left to right. How about another one? Red was one. I thought of something I've seen before. How about, how do you feel when you see green? Or what do you think of when you see green? Can you show me a movement for green? Did you stay in one place for green, or did you move all over the place, all over the space? Can you tell me why you moved that way for green? Think of one reason in your head why you might move that way for green. Now, let's go to the computer and we're going to make some art and sound of our own. That we've done some movements to show different words and different ideas, different colors. We're going to talk about an artist who kind of had a lot of that going on in his work. His name is Vasily Kandinsky. In his work, he's also known for kind of connecting color and sound, and that's called synesthesia. It says, what does synesthesia mean? For him, it might have been colors and sound. He saw colors and heard sounds because of it. And because he would hear a violin or an oboe or somebody singing or different pitches, he might even see a certain color based on what song or what he was listening to. So what kind of art did he create? Let's take a look at some of the art. You can see lots of different colors, lots of different swirly shapes. In this one, there are angles, there are lines, there's background color, there's blacks, there's blues, there's yellows. Wow, this one has a lot going on as well. What shapes do you see in this one? Yeah, I see lines, I see half circles, I see full circles, I see triangles, I see almost like a checkered board pattern. And here's one last one. Now we're going to make our very own Kandinsky painting. Now when he would see these paintings, it's believed, not 100% sure, but people think that he heard sounds that went with each shape and each color. And so each painting was not just a painting, but it was almost like a musical composition. So we're going to see a musical composition of our own. We're going to go to Chrome Music Lab on our computers. We're going to type in Chrome Music Lab or follow the link that I put in the assignment. And you're going to see lots of different activities, games that you can play. We're going to just focus on this one, the one that when you hover over it says Kandinsky. And we'll go ahead, click on it. And we can kind of create our own little, let's see if I can move out of the way, our own little version of that. So we can make lines, and they'll have different sounds. We could make circles maybe. Ooh. 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 And if you notice, they change based on where they are on my computer. Are they at the top or the bottom? And we could even draw maybe, triangle. And then we could hit play. Very cool. Now, maybe you don't like those instrument choices, so you could change the color and get a whole new set of instruments. Ooh, let's see what our last color choice gives us. Because it's a pattern that repeats over and over again, it's a musical ostinato. Let's try and make one more. I really like this color group, and this time we're just going to kind of make a bunch, and maybe we'll have some lines. Whoops, woo! And maybe we'll have some triangles. And let's add 3 circles. So it's kind of looking like one of his paintings, not 100%, but maybe this is what he would have heard if he looked at it. Let's say I didn't like one of those. I could actually just erase one or erase another one. Or I could get rid of all the circles and put one giant face across the whole thing. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's see what that sounds like. So you can explore on your own. And when you're finished exploring, I would really, really, really like to hear some of what you've created. So if you're on your iPad, once you've drawn and finished everything, if you take your iPad and hit the lock button and the home button at the same time, you'll be able to take a picture of the art that you've created. And then you can take that and attach it to the assignment. If you're feeling like, ooh, I want Mr. Oswalt, I'm so happy with what I've created, that I want Mr. Oswalt to be able to hear what I've created. Okay, you can do that as well if you record on your iPad. If you've never recorded before, you might have to hit Settings, and then it says Control Center. You're going to hit Customize Controls. So again, that's Settings, Control Center, Customize Controls, and then you're going to want to, let me get rid of it. Okay, then you're going to want to look for, it says Screen Recording down here. It's a red button. Hopefully you can see that. It's a red button. And you're just going to hit the plus sign on that Screen Recording button. Okay, and you've seen it, it's come up here. Now let's get out of there. And let's say you're in your Chrome Music Lab and you've created one. I could bring my corner down, hit this recording button. Awesome, and it turns red, I'm recording. So I could play it back. And when I stop recording, I'll be able to send that on the assignment. so that you can send it so that I can see it. Go ahead and follow the link to Chrome Music Lab in the assignment and either take a picture or a video and attach it to complete the assignment. Have fun.